Welcome back to another video, my brothers. Today's video is titled The Quickest Way to Self-Improve. A lot of guys love the I'm just a perfectionist excuse. And it's just that, a fucking excuse. You're trying to justify why you're not where you want to be. Oh, Ali, I'm a perfectionist. I need to have things in order before. Bullshit. You're just fucking scared. That's what you are. Just going to keep it real with you, man. Because I used to be that guy. No, but once I have this in order, then It was just a fucking excuse. You're going to be sat on the sidelines, watching other people go out there and aggressively pursue the life that they want. Fall down on their face, get back up, improve, learn. And you're going to be sat on the sidelines. I just want to wait, guys, until I have everything in order. Once the logo's finished, once I buy the 4K camera, then I'll start recording videos. And that's why you're going to be in the exact same situation this time next year and the year after and the year after. And time doesn't wait for nobody. The clock keeps ticking. And if you're not careful, let's say you're 20 right now, you'll be 27, 28, still making the same old excuses. I'm just different, Ali. I'm just a perfectionist. Bullshit, man. You're scared. And you shouldn't be. I get it. The future can make you feel a little bit anxious because it's uncertain, but that should excite you. Look at the positives of that. What if you turn out to be way more successful than you ever thought? You know, think of that. Don't think of, oh, but Ali, I'm not sure. I'll go for it, mate. And the quickest way you're going to get better is by taking action quickly. As much action as possible, as quickly as possible. That's how you get better. The guy that goes to jiu-jitsu classes 3 times a week over the course of a year is going to be much better and much more skilled than the guy that was only going once a month. Same thing applies to creating content. The guy that's only been creating 1 video a month is going to be far behind the guy that was creating 3, 4, 5 videos a week. Quantity in the beginning is more important than quality. Why? Because the quality improves with the quantity. My first few videos were shit compared to the videos I make now. I wasn't as confident in front of camera as I am right now. Now, yes, I don't do fancy edits and stuff like that, but my delivery has improved over time because I've made God knows how many videos now. Hundreds. Right? I learn, okay, this is what the algorithm prefers. Oh, okay. If I add this caption, hit nice. And I'm getting feedback as I'm going along. I'm improving the way I conduct myself in front of camera. The topics that I talk about. I'm researching what people want to find out more about. I'm getting better the more I create. And so the quickest way to self-improve is to take as much action as possible, as quickly as possible. Not sitting on the sidelines, preparing. Enough fucking preparing, man. You'll never feel 100% ready. There'll always be something that you're unsure of. I don't know about this. But people respect the guy that runs onto the battlefield and is willing to fall flat on his face, is willing to get hurt. The market respects that kind of man. You know, oftentimes very wealthy investors, when they're thinking of investing in a company, they like the story of somebody who never gave up, who kept on going after it. One door was shut, he went to the next. That door was shut, he went to the next. He's persistent. He wants to win so badly. Now, I get it. Sometimes you could knock on 1,000 doors and nothing happens. I get it. That's just the nature of business. It's brutal sometimes. But that person has a much higher chance of winning than the person who gave up after the door was slammed in his face once. Or the guy that never tried at all. Some men will die having never truly known what could have been. With so many what ifs on their deathbed. What if I started that business? What if I started to learn how to play the piano? What if this? What if that? And they die with those what ifs, with those dreams, with those hopes, with those aspirations. Somebody once said the richest place in the world is the graveyard. Because there were so many ideas, so many songs that were never written, So many businesses that were never started. So many buildings that were never erected. Right? So many people were buried with their dreams. Don't be one of those people. Why do you fear failure so much? What's the worst case scenario? Okay, you put a couple of grand in or $5,000 into a business, it doesn't work. At least you're wiser at the end of the process. You've met some interesting people along the way. You're better now than before you started. And, as I always say, at least you go to bed at night respecting yourself. Not feeling like you're an absolute bitch because you never even tried. Okay, you want to be able to sleep at night knowing, you know what, I gave it my best and it didn't work out. It is what it is. On to the next thing. Not, oh, I wonder if I would have. No, we're not going to be those guys. Wondering and thinking about what could have happened. No, we're going to go for it. We're going to go and attack every idea that we have. We're going to give it our all. We're not going to be stupid, but we're going to run onto the battlefield and we're going to make sure that we learn as much as possible along the way. We're not, oh, but let me just make sure that everything's lined up. My highlighters with me, my pen, my pencil case. We're not going to be those guys. All right? So take as much action as possible, as quickly as possible. 5 workouts a week trumps 1 workout a week. 5 videos a week being posted on YouTube is better than 1 video a week. Going to jiu-jitsu classes 3 times a week is better than 1 time a week. You get the picture here. If you want to improve quicker, take action quicker. And take more action. If there's 2 guys, imagine there's 2 guys. And let's just say, for the sake of this example, jiu-jitsu. One goes 3 times a week. The other guy goes once a week. The guy that goes 3 times a week over a year will be exponentially better. Same as the guy that posts 5 videos a week. You don't know which video is going to go viral. And the more you post, the more opportunities you have to go viral. You never know. You know, Jay-Z famously said once, you only have to be right once. Meaning that one big deal could change your life. One extremely viral video. And I've seen it happen to a lot of people. One viral video could change your life. You don't know. That should excite you. This is why I told you guys earlier, don't worry about the uncertainty. Let it excite you. If you knew exactly how things were going to work out in your life and when you would get this job and when you would get the promotion and when you... Life would lose some of its sweetness because everything's fucking predictable. There would be no longing for the future. There would be no anticipating. It's just fucking predictable. You know what's going to happen next. It's like watching a movie that you've seen once before or twice before. You know what's going to happen in the next scene, so you're prepared for it. You know, you're expecting, okay, yeah, he's going to stab this guy. Yep. All hell's going to break loose. You know, whereas if you watch a movie that you've never seen before, every scene is captivating. If it's a good movie, of course, right? You're like, whoa, what the fuck happened there? You know, you're engaged. Your emotions are heightened, right? So look forward to the future. Don't let the unknown scare you. Okay, go out there, take as much action as possible. Remember, even if it doesn't work out, at least you can respect yourself at the end of the day. You can go to bed at night knowing I gave it my best. And you know what? In the future, once you have kids, at least my kids, when they ask me, Dad, you know, I'm thinking of starting a business. What do you think? You've got stories to tell. You've got wisdom to share. Right? Not, oh, well, I never tried it because it was risky, darling. Yeah, I don't want to do anything that could get me hurt or the family hurt, you know? No. Go out there, take as much action as possible. Remember, the more action you take, the quicker you take it, the better you're going to become. You know, this is something I learned in cold calling, in sales. My first ever sales job, I was, 18, 19, blasting the phone 300 times a day. I got better quickly because I was doing 300 phone calls a day. If I was making 30 phone calls a week, I'd be far less competent as a result because I'm taking less action and it would take me longer to get better. All right, guys? So go out there, man. Take as much action as possible, as quickly as possible. That is the quickest way to self-improve. In every aspect, by the way. I'm not just talking about only doing it in one field or one discipline. No. 3 to 5 times a week in the gym. 3 to 5 pieces of content every week. And you get the picture. The more you practice, the better you're going to become. All right? With that being said, thanks for watching this video, guys. Make sure you give it a like. Comment, let me know what you think down below, and if you're new here, consider subscribing. See you in the next video.